Good morning. I want to show you something. This is from the World Economic Forum website. Okay, it's trust in media internationally between 1997 and 2016. It's almost down to 30%. Trust in media internationally. And it's 2016. What happened after 2016? That's all they say. And then they say it's our fault. You know? It's because of misinformation and fake news. This is what they say. It's not like media did a poor job. No, it's our fault. We disagree with them, you see. That's right. You know, when they say, well, you shouldn't have any vitamin D, they say. And we say, you should. Vitamin D is good for you. We just disagree, right? We say the opposite. Or they say, you should have egg yolks. And we say, yes, maybe you should have more egg yolks. It's good for you. We just disagree, you know? And they don't like it. It's very disturbing for them. And it's a problem. What do you think? It's a problem for them? Maybe you say they don't have a problem. No, they control everything. They have media, they have all the politicians. They don't have a problem. Well, they do. Because if people don't trust media, that's a major situation. If people stop listening to them, they can't scare people anymore. You know? So it's very important to them. And I think it's just funny that they blame us for it, right? And I have some good news about this. The former UK Culture Secretary, she was talking about scrapping the license fee for BBC. And now the new one, the new Culture Secretary, Lucy Fraser, she's saying the same thing. And she says they should consider alternative funding methods. Subscriptions, she says. No, they made, BBC, they made £3.5 billion last year on this license fee. So what would happen, you think, if they went for subscriptions? They had to sell their product. They had to get subscribers in order to survive. What would happen, you think? Here in Sweden we have tax-funded public service, news and radio. And they get a lot of money. What would happen if they had to do subscribers? They have to get subscribers. They would be gone. Because they are incompetent fools, liars. It's a propaganda machine. See? They wouldn't survive. Now, if I was in charge of this country, this was one of the first things I would do. I would scrap this tax. You know? They had to survive on their own. Right. And they will not survive. Yeah, the World Economic Forum, they talk about this, and they talk about doing something about it. Right? Fake news and misinformation. We have to do something about these people who are disagreeing with us. You know. They are creating this problem with people don't listening to media anymore. Right? Well, it's great, isn't it? We are sort of taking over, and it leaves us with some responsibility. The first responsibility, I think, is not to be like them. This is the first thing. We shouldn't be anything like them. You know, I'm talking about mainstream media. We shouldn't be like them. Of course not. So things like sensationalism. We should refrain from sensationalism. The truth is good enough. You know? And if you don't know, just say it. Be honest about it. If you are speculating, say it. You see? Be honest. I think this is our responsibility. And of course, we should be independent. Very important. Stay away from any dependency anywhere, you know. Extremely important. They are not independent, of course. They are funded by the government often, or big business, right? We shouldn't have this. We are doing fantastic. I believe so. People are moving over. People distrust them now. Almost 30%. Interesting number, isn't it? 30%. Maybe it is like this. 30%. They still trust media. Maybe it's the same today. I don't know. But it's not higher. I'm sure about this. Sort of, it's a good number, 30%. Makes sense to me. See? If you talk to 10 people, 3 of them would be idiots. I think it's pretty okay. It's pretty accurate. Right. So, very good. We do a good job and just keep going. Right. Be good.